Oh, come here. We have something exciting to show you. Alistair pulled some strings and it's about to air.
Charlie's most significant supporter in Hazbin Hotel is her girlfriend Vaggie. She wholeheartedly believes that sinners can be redeemed, and she does everything to ensure the hotel is a success. Her past inspires her devotion, kindness, and fierce protectiveness as an exorcist angel. In Welcome to Heaven, it's revealed that she once served under Adam, but she was mutilated and abandoned in hell after she showed mercy to a child sinner. Wounded and alone, she's found by Charlie, who gives her a new purpose. However, the Hazbin Hotel story could be entirely different if Vaggie never ended up in hell. In today's video, we'll consider changes to the narrative as events unfolded differently.
It will. I have faith in you. Alright, come on. Alistair says he has something to show us.
Number 1. The hotel wouldn't exist. From their first appearance together in the pilot episode from 2019, it's evident that Vaggie is Charlie's greatest supporter and confidant. She helped come up with the concept of the hotel and coached Charlie before her news interview. Throughout the series, she ensures the establishment keeps running despite the odds against them. In Overture, she hesitantly agrees to Alistair's help when making a new commercial for the hotel, believing it will cheer Charlie up and help build their reputation. While it's possible Charlie would have made the hotel without Vaggie, she may have found it more challenging to garner support and keep tabs on everyone who passed through her door. Few people believe that the Hazbin Hotel will be successful, resulting in Charlie being ridiculed by demons and angels alike. She learns to depend on the other residents of the hotel, placing trust in people like Alistair and Angel Dust even when their motives appear self-interested at first. Charlie can protect herself and make difficult decisions, but her role in the story works because she rarely loses sight of her hope and optimism throughout her journey. She's a lone light in hell's darkness, and she maintains that side of herself because Vaggie helped watch her back and keep their plans on track. The pair balanced one another out, making the hotel a two-person project and a labor of love.
I'm sure, but this kingdom was something she really cared about. Something I care about.
Number 2. Charlie would be alone. If the Hazbin Hotel had never left Charlie's drawing board, then the chances are she would have ended up isolated and alone without Vaggie. It's not that Charlie isn't welcoming and friendly enough to befriend the right people, but that they would be incredibly hard to come by in hell. There are numerous examples throughout the series where she is put off by the violence and immoral actions of her fellow demons, like when she visits Cannibal Town, one of the more pleasant locations in the Pride Ring, and still struggles to accept their murderous tendencies. Charlie is a fish out of water in the series' setting, which isn't helped by the fact that the story begins during a lonely period in her life. While she has Vaggie, she has no other support from friends or family. In the pilot, Charlie leaves a voicemail for her mom, someone she was once close to and had since gone missing years before. In contrast, many episodes in the first season are dedicated to Charlie rebuilding her relationship with her estranged father, someone she held some resentment for, believing he had no genuine interest in her life and ambitions. Without her loved ones to help support the hotel, Charlie may have found herself wholly alone or surrounded herself with acquaintances of the Morningstar family who didn't share her beliefs. These characters can be seen in Lucifer's home in Dad Beat Dad. Without Vaggie, any number of them could have taken Vaggie's place as Charlie's main confidant, for better or worse.
Look, Dad, I don't ask you for much. I never have, but this is really important to me.
Number 3. General Vaggie. Charlie's story isn't the only one that would change. Vaggie's life could have turned out differently had she remained an exorcist. In Welcome to Heaven, Adam claims that Vaggie was one of his best soldiers, insinuating that she was ruthless and willing to do anything to preserve Heaven's ways. Assumedly, she had taken her role protecting Heaven seriously. Had she remained in Heaven, she could have risen in rank to become a lieutenant or general alongside Lute. While Adam may have a habit of making crude jokes about everything, his exorcists are held to strict standards and undergo intensive training. While we only see these angelic soldiers showing their skills during exterminations, Vaggie provides information about their skills and experiences in Scrambled Eggs. In the episode, Charlie puts her in charge of helping the other hotel residents build trust. However, instead of simple exercises, Vaggie takes the group to an active battleground, where she throws them into the fray and expects them to make it out together. While her methods seem dangerous and cruel, she makes it clear that fighting with a team to keep each other safe is how she learned to trust others. Before her exercise, she speaks to the other hotel residents like a cliché drill sergeant, demanding that they give her exercise their all and make it out together. It's clear that Vaggie experienced rigorous and intense training, and she would likely hold her fellow angels to the same standards, if she were in charge of leading or instructing them.
I took charge today and it all went sideways. I'm supposed to make your dreams a reality. I'm supposed to protect you.
Number 4. Alistair's larger role. Without Vaggie there to guide Charlie and keep looming threats at bay, Alistair may have acquired a much more significant role in the series. When he first arrives at the Hazbin Hotel, he offers to help the Princess of Hell for personal amusement. He claims he would love watching sinners hopelessly try to redeem themselves and instantly begins changing the hotel. Within his first hour of working alongside Charlie, he renamed the hotel and provided employees for the establishment. Vaggie is naturally weary of him and warns everyone to keep their distance from Alistair. Her worry is well-warranted because Alistair strikes when Charlie is most vulnerable. In Hello Rosie, he catches Charlie when she's alone, sad, and desperate to save her friends. Without Vaggie's watchful eye, he strikes a deal with Charlie. While we don't know what he hopes to achieve by working at the hotel, he later tells Rosie that he hopes to grow and benefit from Charlie's power. Alistair may have had a role all along, making him a more significant threat and clear antagonist. Without Vaggie there to help her, Alistair could have offered his services before the launch of Hazbin Hotel, using his particular charm and connections to give the establishment a running start. He could have also spent the series over Charlie's shoulder, gradually influencing her decisions as she gains his trust. By the end of the first season, a battle between the hotel and the Exorcists could have still happened, with Alistair facing off an equally cunning and brutal enemy, Vaggie herself. Instead of wasting time taking down Alistair, who isn't the one seemingly in charge, Adam can send in his most formidable fighter to take the notorious radio demon down.
Just because you see a smile, don't think you know what's going on underneath.
Number 5. Heaven Conspirator. While it's compelling to imagine Vaggie becoming one of the best generals in Heaven's history, she still granted a sinner mercy in the original story. The compassion and kindness she exhibits throughout the series were present when she was an exorcist and would have remained if she had decided not to spare the sinner that day. Therefore, she would have returned to Heaven to continue working under Adam, where she would later encounter Charlie trying to build the Hazbin Hotel. In Welcome to Heaven, the existence of the exterminations was outed to the Council of Angels and possibly all of Heaven. While the exorcists could likely walk freely among Heaven, their actual roles may have been a well-kept secret. However, all the secrecy would have been the first indication that Sarah and Adam knew they were endorsing something wrong. Vaggie could have had enough of the secrecy and bloodshed, mainly once Charlie had received a meeting with Heaven, showing everyone how hard Angel Dust and the other hotel members were trying. Fed up with how far Heaven seems to have strayed, Vaggie could become a conspirator on the inside. She could still meet Charlie, earn her trust, and possibly begin a relationship while spying on Heaven from the inside. Otherwise, she would find allies in characters like Emily, who begins questioning Sarah and Heaven's plan, and Serpentius, who ascends to Heaven at the end of the season and maintains his allegiance to Charlie in the hotel that saved him.
Vaggie, look at this place! It's so clean! Isn't that amazing?
Fortunately, fans of Hazbin Hotel didn't need to experience a story altered by a beloved character remaining on the wrong side of history. However, it's fun to theorize how Charlie's ambitions in the hotel would have changed if Vaggie had remained an exorcist. One character can make all the difference when impacting a series, especially someone as influential as the co-founder of the Hazbin Hotel.
You all made a new one?
Yeah, one of my better performances if I do say so myself.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
I'm sorry I got so crazy today.
No, I'm sorry.